What is going on, guys? If you do RC crawling, we all know about trail courses, and we all know that sometimes they can either get a little bit boring. You want to refresh them up, or even just do some maintenance to them. And today we're going to be freshening them up, maybe adding some new stuff, and I don't know, making it a little bit better for my Adventure JL here. Now, you guys probably saw this in another shot. You guys might be wondering, Mason, what are you doing with milk? Yeah, actually, this is full of water right here for the mud pit that we got going on over here. But that's for later. And right now, we're going to focus on getting a hill climb done. I want to just spiffy up the trails a little bit, do a little more with the rock crawling section, and probably a little more back there, maybe like a berm that came around, but that's getting all talkity. So let's actually get the shovel here and start doing some stuff. Now, the first thing we're probably gonna do is we need to figure something out back here, because this is kind of just a little bit of a cluster. So I think what we're gonna do is take dirt and just berm it around there. So to do that, we're gonna be taking, hang on, let me just spiffy that up. Save that for later. Okay, to do that, we're just gonna be taking dirt and going around the outside here, which I'm gonna go get the shovel and start shoveling. Okay, as you guys can see, we got a decent pile built up here. Let me wipe off the camera here, I'm sorry guys. Okay, we got a decent pile of dirt built up here. So we're gonna start kind of berming it around. Or, see, when you're doing this, you always think of new ideas. We could continue with this trail up and kind of make like a high roller rock section in there. I think that's what we're gonna do instead. So what you're gonna wanna do when you're doing one of these is you're gonna kind of wanna work with the landscape and kind of just elevate it up. See, I'm doing this with my hands here. Just kind of helling it up a little bit. And we're gonna run into some issues with this. And issue number one is right here, when we come down the ramp here, we're gonna have some troubles coming around this corner probably. So we wanna make sure that we can still get around this corner here, but still have, you know, like a little bermed up section. So this is honestly kind of gonna work out really nicely here, because that's all bermed out. Got a point right here. Drop the camera. Classical. But on this side, you kind of come up here, roll over top of this. Probably gonna get some stuff built up in there, like some blocks or something. But that's what we got right there. Next thing I want to work on is one of my favorite parts of the whole entire course right here is an axle scraper. As you can see, we've scraped many axles on it because it's starting to fade away the color. But it don't scrape anymore because I added some dirt here because it was scraping too much to where you couldn't even get over it. So what we're going to do actually is grab my crawler and we're just going to put it right there. And as you can see, we don't have that much more room that we need before we scrape it. So probably what we're going to do is set the crawler up there. We're just going to take this, work it down a little bit. Just kind of work the ramp down. A little more. As you can see, you got a nice gradual slope going on here. And once you put that on there, oh, we're so close. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. So I guess you just gotta keep on scraping down this dirt here. That should be plenty enough. I just took like way too much off from that. And now, as you can see, if we pull the crawler up here, it should, yep, it's scraping the axles and stuff on that, which is what we were going for anyway. Now you might think, well, you don't really want to scrape up your crawler, but I mean, I don't really care. That's what I'm kind of going for on this course, is to have fun and not just baby my crawler around. So that's what we're gonna do right there. And the next thing I want to do, real quick, spiffy up the mud hole. Now, the last time we had mud in this was a while back when we had my friend over here, and since then it's looking a little bit, I don't know, looking a little janky, I guess. So I think what I want to do is come off from this trail, elevate this up so you don't have to go through the mud pit in order to get up here. So just have a little elevated trail where the edge would be about right there, and then just make that all mud. So what we're going to have to do here, get the shovel, and you guys have probably been wondering where I've been getting dirt from. I've just been digging it out right here. Kind of hard to do this one-handed, but I'll do it for you guys. Get like 2 scoops over here going. And then we can kind of work with our hands a little more than working by shovel. Put that over there. And what we kind of just want to do here, set you guys up probably right there. That's pretty good. Yeah. Right there's a little, you know what, I'm just going to hold you guys. So we're just going to kind of elevate the trail up here. As you can see, I'm just taking my hand and elevating the trail up. Take some of this dirt from down here and just kind of elevating it up to where you don't have to go in the mud pit. You can see the edge is running along right there, just how I wanted it to. Now we're going to come and switch over here, and now we're going to start going up this way with it, pushing it up, and then we're going to go down here, just kind of smooth it out. Just about like that. Looks really good. As you guys can see here, we got the road edge going along, and then we got the mud pit, which the mud pit needs spiffying up a little bit. So what we're going to do about the mud pit is, somewhere around here I had a round point shovel, but I don't know where that went. Let me just do a quick look here for, okay, right over here, guys. A round point, and now a round point is one of these, square point is one of those. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna get down, probably gonna put you guys up here, right there. And what we're basically gonna do, I'm just gonna come in here and kind of scrape this down. I almost kind of want to make a wall over here. more fill dirt. And kind of just dirt here. By the way, guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money just to spiffy up your crawler course. Like, as you can see here, I've spent $0 and my crawler course is looking much, much, much better. So you don't need to go out and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff to make your crawler course better. You can just do it with stuff around your own house. Now, we would all just say that water would be fine for a mud course, but me particularly, I'm not that way. So we're gonna make some peanut butter, as you would call it, some very sloppy mud, which I kind of have a recipe for. Haven't made that much of it, but I do have an idea on what I'm doing. So what I want to do here with the shovel is I just want to take some of this like clay sort of stuff, this very soft sort of clay stuff, and just have it here. Not gonna mix it in, just gonna have it here. And then what you want to do is you want to take your water, which I got right here, which I'm gonna have to set you guys down for a minute and open it. I just used a milk jug. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can, but and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come over here